Motherfuckers, it's like said this all over.
Calm discussion. Alright, it's been a while since we've done this. It's our values, it's our care, it is our tradition. We have given many lives and hope for a better tomorrow because today we found out our weather for the summer has been totally torn up. The winds are about 15 to 20 miles an hour. We only have 45 days to recuperate because we've seen our system not get that much rain. We're supposedly maybe in a bad fall weather. That's why the heat's coming down. And again, the saddest thing we know tomorrow is how much more deaths are we going to have for these rains in this hurricane season. And you know what? I known that the big storms in Las Vegas, the bigger one is in Anaheim, and of course the massive summer this year, again taking for the people that go to festivals and have a life. We are taking on a massive new weather forecast. So at this next Heart Festival, we could have some rain. We have given time, you guys, again, ladies and gentlemen, that a lot of people haven't noticed, but we've noticed there is a new way to obtain a job here in America, and all we do is now is grow marijuana, and it's an easy thing. You grow the weed just on the couch. Somebody beside you says, "Oh, you got weed? Oh, you grow it? Oh, how much? Can I? Just as friends, an eighth?" And you're like, "Yeah, an eighth here. Come on." So passing the friendship resolution is a good thing, and then a lot of money. People started opening the marijuana business, and then we got in there. I had this one guy. He has an Android system. The other people that we knew, they are actually pretty blessed. They grow in the house, yeah. So we've given time, and we've also known how long is it going to be to ride the Amtrak Jeep. Okay, I'm going cheap. I'm going to Fontana and back, and it's only $90 for the whole thing. It's great on the Amtrak. It's great, but we have given times that even the more expensive vacations the kids want to try. And I tell them, you know what? I do it. And that's the Residence Inn in Anaheim. That's the only place I say I want to go down there. And fuck the Disney Resort. They never had it. The Residence Inn, they had their own kitchens. They had their own sports court. We're also we're the pimps because, the home guarantee from the Residence Inn is we're in the homes. We're not in some fucking little room. In the room series. So when we started really getting down, baby, hardcore heavy, we got also people telling us right now live here on our station, comedy station, the Jose Megan show on we've given authority that the metal scene is not that big. Okay, these are the medalists. And then after that, there is just, if you want to be a metalist, you got to listen to people that actually play metal. Let me tell you. Number one, we have the Devil Driver. Number two, we have the Devil Wears Prada. And then number three in our hardcore list, we have Periphery. Now, there's a lot of people, and I'm telling you, there's got to be even a more hardcore thing, because death metal is not here. Death metal's not here, Renee's chilling. But we have a lot of money that, maybe this summer we could actually open up our new casino here in the valley. Now, Stones is really good. I want you guys to really feel that, but I want you guys to really remember what it's like to be in Citrus Heights when we opened up that Caesar's Palace. We put it down on paper that this building code, when we got that building, I'm talking it was like a 54-story building, right there at that golf course center of Tennessee. If I just paint the fine Caesar's Grill in Las Vegas. It's actually dubbed because of the North. It pays its own fine, and then it's already tabbed on the rave. Then you can just buy it. We bought California a better chance for tomorrow to bring Las Vegas here in Citrus Heights. In Citrus Heights, we have given a lot of children the advancement by being obtained by these high graduate schools and also the foundations of whatever time. And even here in Citrus Heights, we have never, ever showed our weed homecoming. But we have given more time for people like yourselves to vote for Caesar's Palace on the ballot. And I mean, you get one guy, he knocks on his door, we give him a shout out, and then we're just gonna look, because I remember you guys knew that Caesar's in Las Vegas died. It's not even Gucci, he was stupid. But if we could bring the money here, you guys will see the city of Atlanta. I will tell you now, it's here now. And at our location, we had, even when we throw our penny into the machine, the bowl or whatever, shit, we had literally found, not only did we find me in life, but tomorrow we opened up that opportunity for ourselves. And, you know, it's a really good company that, you know, there is a lot of government that maybe in time, Caesar's Palace, because I've seen Knievel die, I've even seen the guy blow up, and I've even seen even the more angels go through. But, you know, there's a lot of companies that when Las Vegas was getting more acquainted, I mean, the Motel Sticks is still good. I mean, I've been my part of it, it's still good, but, you know, we got more acquainted when they did not want to go indoor. Now, I did this idea because the strip and the rain and the cars is so dangerous that I've also seen a very scary, very desolate neighborhood in the Stratosphere Corporation areas. Now, I used to be in negotiation, but what we know is if we're going to be in Vegas in downtown, let the lights of the building build it. But don't remember that, you know, if we had a better way, a Vegas way, to get the people in and out, like, not even that, it was covered. Let me tell you what it was. We were fucking drinking wine. It was so good. And it might not even be a covered way. It might be maybe automatic streets that are just moving slowly. I mean, that's kind of fun. And, you know, it made it a lot safer. But do remember when we brought the 18-year-olds alcohol, we want to. And I'm telling you, the only place you can do it is Las Vegas right now. And even better, we tell them right there, it's their senior year getting that school. We told them, look, hey, we got money not only to bring when, you know what they could do? They could let them drink beer or margaritas, but only margaritas. I'm telling you, and let the kids get pregnant. Look at the teen mom. Look at this Vegas parent. I'm telling you, we had so much good fun. Oh my God. Now, I didn't go to the EDT's festival in Las Vegas. I actually went to Beyond Wonderland, and I got this hard one coming up, VIP. Should be good in the middle of summer. But, you know, I stick Cali, you know, it's pretty cool. You know, I love Las Vegas. I go down there and have a job at Terrible Herbs doing my shit because I'm a pimp. And it's like, I laugh because, like, I make so much more money, like 20 times faster and habits and shit. And then I just come back home to Citrus Heights, like, back and forth, using Amtrak, of course. You know, it's a melody to persist. I love Las Vegas. Yeah. It's the only city, you guys, right now that is still alive in the middle of a fucking desert. That is just unbelievable. And even today, we have school districts. We have even a college down there, a UNLV. Ladies and gentlemen, the Running Rebels. Ladies and gentlemen. And I tell you, you know what? It's even better. the foundation of this Renee. I am giving money. We have goddamn seen it, and I've known that, we've had a lot of cash that, they've given us times to even reconcile that, when you're gonna repay that kindness from our heart, then, there's gonna be a message one day that we remember even the worst things in me in life. And I'm telling you guys, remember this. That weather rain. And they could make power weather rain, the desert gets a lot of wind. Why don't they use the fucking windmills? And you know what? It's gonna take Vegas probably a long time to persist that. They gotta order the better cable for the strip. I know. I think, you know what? It's extra cable. Well, look. This guy in the magazine, he said, look, this is free. It's cool. Just build this, put this on your TV. You already zonitating. And I was like, well, commentation, baby. But, it's kind of funny because, as boring it is in these networks, there is that one channel in that corner. At $3, get the commentations, and I started broadcasting from my house with Ashley the other day doing this, and we started looking up. We were like, look. And the murder she wrote was just so fucked up. But I remember saying like this: "Tell Hertz car wash this again." I'm just like, thank you. And a lot of money comes around that we will remember well, because we got Marshmallow. This is a great festival coming up, and I gotta tell you, there is a connection here. I know it. It's the brighter one that the kids don't have because they can't do it because they don't got a connection. They're stupid. And I told the kid, don't be stupid. That's why you're already turned off in the red. So I came here and I said, you know what, the summer's so much better because of weather's up. First of all, you gotta have the spa jacuzzi. Second of all, you gotta be at least on a train going to some kind of festival or something. Have an expiration pass at the end, like System of a Down. And do remember, you guys, marijuana. Listen, we have given this country probably a fucking goddamn life to grow this weed. I've seen the worst case scenarios. One day, when I used to grow, this old farmer, he told me, he was like, my son was killed because of marijuana and shit. I was like, did you ever fucking think your son did it? He was a fucking baby, didn't give a fuck about people, and somebody just right at him, just flacked him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's one day that when we even grow farther than our industry systems and our house now, our guns are even stronger this year. I found out, and listen to this, that the gun is fake. You don't want it. That's their gun. Let me tell you about my gun. I mess with the fucking explosions. I've been doing this shit since I've been a fucking Jolly Roger cookbook from my money. I went on the internet buying money. But you gotta get into the phones. You gotta get into the network to actually bring in that bomb. Which then, again, ladies and gentlemen, if I can, make a suggestion, here it is. We bomb this year's selections coming up. I'm telling you, I remembered when we were sitting here and this Hillary Clinton came back on the ballot. I said this motherfucker. I'm like, man, let me tell you something. Last night, you were stealing email. You got caught. And then you stood there, didn't say a fucking word when you're not asking his question because you were flawless. Because the more integrity that at least we can sense that, these more Mitchellarian billionaires that collected a real bond within the issues of the national government of the United States of America, we had given our right to even fly higher today with NASA, with Disney, and even today with Mayor fucking I can't even believe it. Go California, because I tell you, last night it wasn't that we didn't lift ourselves farther. We made it across always. And do remember, you guys, this 4th of July, I want you to be very careful with your fireworks systems. A lot of people like to use those illegit ones. I like to use the bomb ones. It's always a better kinetical energy, let me tell you. One kid blew one up in my car once. You know, I was kind of scared too. We heard about it, but I knew they had a real bomb. And the only bomb that's left is right there, Magical Kingdom. It is. So when we all go to Disneyland on that day, we didn't light them off at home. We knew that we would never have fireworks again because it went to hell. He did not. He did not do the firework. You listening? Yes, son of a bitch. And that's when it happened. I knew. I was like, well, I'll do them like right now, and then I'll fly to Disneyland so I can make it by hopefully 11:35 or something shit. But that's the truth. If you cannot get past, if you cannot figure out the whole association, try again, man. And don't forget, we're going to bring down the lights. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The next step after weed. This is our boat now.